All right, friends, it's T-Man, and we are back with a new video for review. It's Bryan Johnson, the anti-aging slave. Yes, you know him, man, the anti-aging dude. So Bryan Johnson, it just popped. This video just popped up. It's Eternal Life, I guess. Let's see what Bryan Johnson has to say. Bryan Johnson says, I'm gonna react to this video. He says, Bryan Johnson says, I edited my DNA on a secret island to live forever. He's gonna live forever. He's editing, he's doing gene therapy. All right, let's see.
I'm traveling to a remote island for an extreme medical procedure that could change the future of humanity. Humans have a 120-year ceiling, and so far, no one can punch through it. Gene therapy.
Let me see, he says that humans have a 120-year-old ceiling. No, they don't. There is, the truth is in science, they said that there is no ceiling. But why do you reach a ceiling? Because your metabolic rate is, here's another thing. Your metabolic rate is very, very, very high because you're eating a very high energy drug-induced carbohydrate energy diet. You have to reduce your metabolic rate, and the only way to do that is stop eating an energy-induced drug addict diet called carbohydrates. That's one of them. There are other factors that you're not doing. You need to do some work periodically to get the progenitor to activate so it can increase the satellite cell pool for further regenerative demands. And the T cells in that process will remove senescent cells and myogenic decline. So yeah, but these are other processes, something that Bryan Johnson knows nothing about, nor his team, and it doesn't cost very much to do that.
He might be the answer. This is a journey in search of the fountain of youth.
All right.
This is me as a kid. This is a kid who was born with one of the effects of the gene therapy I'm about to do. In mice, when they received this gene therapy, they lived 30% longer. Let me back up and tell you how we got here. In the shadow of the Caribbean lies Roatan.
Is he coloring his hair again and using cosmetics on his face? He looks 45. His age is 45. He looks 45. Okay? He looks 45.
A hidden gem off the Honduran coast, shrouded in mystery. Beyond its breathtaking beaches and coral reefs, Roatan hides a secret venture, Prospera, an experimental zone for governance.
All this that you see is Prospera.
Prospera, yeah, Bitcoin, there you go. Honduras ratchets up battle. Okay, interesting.
Prospera defies convention.
Honduras can be a very dangerous place.
Crafting its own laws in a game of high geopolitical stakes against the Honduran government's backlash. I'm traveling to the heart of Prospera to find minicircle, a biohacking company rewriting the rules of wellness. Their target, follistatin gene therapy, a pioneering technology with the potential to improve muscle and strength, slow the speed of aging, and many more benefits. While becoming like the bully whippet and Belgian blue, who have a similar gene mutation, is
okay. They have a gene mutation. Here's the thing: they did follistatin therapy on these mice and some other things. And in science, it mentions when there's a mutation in the gene and the muscle cell starts getting bigger than its myonuclear domain. It starts, you know. It keeps getting bigger past that MND size limit. The cell itself, without getting more cells, and then they get bigger, reaching their MND size limit, that will weaken you. You become weakened. You don't become stronger. It's actually very bad for you. Yeah, I don't know. You don't become strong from that. I don't know. At least that's what it says in science, but I don't know what he's going to try to convince us.
Not my goal. It's interesting to see
What does taking follistatin therapy have to do with living forever? I don't understand. What does this have to do with reverse aging? Follistatin doesn't reverse aging. It doesn't do anything. It regulates myostatin, follistatin regulates the myonuclear domain size limit of a muscle cell. It oversees that size of that cell. Now, it doesn't regulate fat cells, so fat cells, they can get huge, massive. They can get so massive.
Results in our animal friends. After flying with Blueprint creative director Kate Tolo and our cameraman Jacob, we stopped off at Miami Airport, where some people were curious about our mission.
What's your goal with the gene therapy?
So it's the 7th ranking best performing lifespan extender in our list.
What is this procedure called?
Oh, it's actually not that bad. I think they're about $20,000.
Oh, that's actually way less than I thought.
Yeah.
Is it like injected?
Yeah, it's just a.
It's just
It's
a shot.
It's a shot in the stomach and a shot in the buttocks. Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Our next stop was Roatan Airport. But
Okay, a shot. Yes.
while I'd made it onto the
Hey,
plane,
show up.
Kate and Jacob were still looking for me in the airport.
They're calling our names over the thing right now.
Is that girl still with Bryan Johnson? Wow, I didn't know she was still part of his team.
This is a bad sign.
She's in the pursuit of living forever too and being young, and she's gonna get old. She's gonna age and get old because everything Bryan Johnson does is artificial. He eats artificial pills. He does artificial things to his face, his hair, his whole body. It's all cosmetic. It's artificial.
We're now preparing for takeoff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
All right.
After my failed crab rescue attempt at the Roatan Airport, we met up with the founders of Minicircle. How you doing? I'm glad to get to be the recipient of your work.
My name is Walter Patterson. I'm one of the founders of Minicircle. Me and Mac founded it. We wanted to do something impactful. We both went to school, in the sciences. I went for biotech. He was in chemistry. We wanted something that would be impactful for most people's lives.
Okay, so they didn't want a real job, so they wanted to inject people with gene therapy and see what would happen. Like your good friend, Mr. Frankenstein, building a Frankenstein. Yes, okay.
Until now, my team and I have avoided gene therapy because it seemed too risky. If a therapy caused, say, cancer in my body, there'd be nothing I could do to reverse the process. What makes Minicircle's therapy different is that it has a built-in kill switch. If my body reacts badly, I can take the antibiotic tetracycline, instantly killing and deactivating the DNA molecules I've been injected with. This treatment is not FDA approved in the US, which is why I'm traveling all the way to Prospera. Like I would imagine, as a fellow entrepreneur, the joy you must feel when someone lands and this has been a labor of love for you.
My name is Mac Davis. I'm founder and CEO of Minicircle. Sam Altman heard about it, offered us some money, and we started a company. The effects
I think that guy needs gene therapy. Jesus.
have been incredible that we've seen. Big muscle mass increases, big decreases in epigenetic age, and we're even seeing some.
Yeah, steroids do that too. They big increases in so-called muscle mass, right? If depends on what you're eating, what you're doing.
Lengthening of telomeres in some people. What we designed.
Okay, they have a new peptide that lengthens telomeres and can also help. They have these like BPC 157, 500 and all that. These new peptides that they're putting out now, they do pretty much a lot of these things right now. They lengthen the telomeres. They do a bunch of these stuff. So do you really need Fulistatin? They said it was dangerous. They sell Fulistatin online, so you could take a Fulistatin shot online. Why do you need to go all the way down to this island to take a shot? That makes no sense. They sell Fulistatin online for laboratory purposes only. So I don't know why he has to go down there to get a shot.
It was a plasmid, a circular loop of DNA that was easy to subcutaneously inject, easy to manufacture, and could be loaded with any gene that we wanted to add to the human body.
Super happy to share it with you. Yeah, this is as meaningful as it gets.
I'm going to pick up the best I can to maintain the blueprint protocol. So some veggies, berries. We'll do our best. Looks like they've got a...
Again, he's going to eat some artificial food, of course, at Walmart, which cannot be found in nature. So that's gonna reverse aging and make him live forever, eating artificial man-made foods. Why does man think that they could do better than nature? Nature is better than what man can do.
pretty nice option set.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. These are wetter and they have a lighter flavor.
Turns out they've got everything we need. With all my blueprint food bought for the day, we went to our hotel.
Got everything you need to age yourself. Sugar diet. Artificial carbohydrate induced drug addict diet. That's what it is. Drugs. It's drug. It's speed. You're on speed. Increasing metabolic rate shortens lifespan. It's a known fact. You got to keep your metabolic rate low. How do you do that? Well, don't eat anything with sugar in it. Don't eat any sugar. Try to stay away from it as far away as you can. Your metabolic rate will be low, and you could live for a very long time. It's a known fact.
Had dinner with the minicircle team and settled in for the night. Tomorrow was going to be a big day. Today, I will be receiving my first gene therapy. I never imagined. I grew up in a small town on a farm with my grandpa, and I never would have imagined that I would be doing gene therapy on an island off of the coast of Honduras. All right, we're ready to go, crew. Rich dude doing all this crazy stuff for his health, plus blood boy, plus measuring nighttime erections.
Those are all artificial things. It's artificial to be pushing that thing near the pool and the apparatus. It's artificial to take red light therapy. I don't know what he was breathing there, oxygen. Even his abs, they're artificial. He doesn't do any ab sit-ups. He gets a machine to give him 1,000 ab sit-ups, some kind of machine he puts on his abs to flex his abs. Everything he does is artificial. This has nothing to do with reversing aging. It just doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Plus penis rejuvenation with shock therapy.
Penis rejuvenation with shock therapy. Well, if you're rejuvenated from the inside out, then you won't have those problems. You don't need any shock therapy to rejuvenate penises. That makes no sense. What about the rest of the body?
Honduras doing gene therapy. Yeah, it's quite a stack. This could be the most powerful anti-aging therapy I've ever received. To say I'm excited and nervous would be an understatement. This is the same the device I use for penis shockwave.
Okay.
That's the same therapy uses for penis shock therapy. Why would somebody at 45 need penis shock therapy? Hell, man, I'm in my late 50s. I don't need penis shock therapy. When I eat loads and loads of beef, steak, protein, man, that thing ain't never going down. As hard as a rock, bro. I'm telling you, wake up in the morning, it's never going down. That's why I need a woman next to me in the morning, because I got to use it. There's an old saying, too. If you don't use it, you lose it. You better be using it.
Bryan, pleasure to meet you. How are you?
Bryan's not using his. He uses shock therapy, unfortunately, for him.
This is a form that indicates that you're aware that you are operating within the laws of the Prospera Zete.
The only problem is it requires age 18, and there's no one here to sign for me. Okay, I may need you to jump
Oh, man, you got to love that one, man. He thinks he's 18 years old. Give me a break.
in and do me a solid as stand as my legal guardian.
I've been waiting this moment. I'm ready.
As I get ready, I reflect on the magnitude of the moment. Ready to roll. This therapy could have huge implications, not only for me, but for all of humanity. Will it help me break that 120-year ceiling?
All of humanity? When did man, ever care about all of humanity? Why do you think there are different classes? There are poor, middle class, and rich, and then there's the mega rich. Why do you think they classify people? Come on, man. Do they think they care about you? Huh, man, they don't care about you. What's this guy talking about? No human cares about anybody. It's all baloney.
We'll see. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Welcome.
We're ready to go.
He's overcome with indecision because there's something.
So now you know I already have to do one.
Okay.
All right.
Stings just a little bit.
Yeah, that's very good to know. That's very
You're fine. You don't have to try. Here it comes. That's somewhere, I guess. Jeez, I wish we could drag this out, but that's it.
Thanks, Doc. Clean injections.
Yeah, good.
What's that?
It's humanity's only objective.
Did you just get a step closer?
We got a step closer today.
Yeah.
I am now officially a genetically enhanced human.
Makes you really tall. Look how tall you are right now.
Good luck on your quest.
Thank you.
We're
Appreciate
proud
that.
of you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the island and safe travels to you all.
I'm gonna go try to pick up a car.
I bet you can do it.
Okay, all finished up. It's high UV index. It's like 11 right now. I need to test out the follistatin therapy, so I think I'm gonna run to the car.
Okay, that was really odd. He's going to test it out, run to the car. Okay. What does it say here? It says 3 weeks later, my follistatin levels had increased by 160%. Yeah, but they didn't increase naturally 160%. They were induced artificially, achieving our target objective. Yeah. His target objective, it was achieved. He increased it artificially to 160% follistatin. What do you think your body is going to do when you inject something artificial from the outside in? What do you think it does? It adapts to it. By how? By protecting itself from it. It's going to do something. I can't tell you what that something is, but it's definitely going to make it stop working. That's what it's going to do. Okay? You have to make these things happen naturally. You have to learn how to induce all these things naturally. If you don't know how to do them, I suggest you try learning them now. That's the thing. This therapy, all this stuff, it's not going to work. None of this stuff is going to work because the body has a mechanism called an adaptation process. The adaptation means it protects itself. That's what it means. It means protection. So guess what's going to happen? Just like with muscle, there's something called the repeated bout effect phenomenon. It protects muscle from a repeated bout from any more damage with a repeated bout. That's it. So guess what? When he injects another shot of this follistatin, it will protect itself with a repeated bout. With a repeated bout of this follistatin injection, it will protect itself against any more of this increase in follistatin. That's it. But he may take a higher dose to try to fool the body. But again, it'll adapt. It'll adapt and shut it off. 6 months later, my muscle mass had increased by 7%. Yeah, it's artificially induced. Although my body weight also increased 5% during that time. Again, artificially induced, providing you keep taking that injection, but eventually it'll fail. And it may turn off your follistatin gene. It may turn off the hormone that you're producing, follistatin, in your body, because it'll say your body thinks this is irregular. Your follistatin should not be that high, and so it may shut it off, and then this stuff is coming in your body, and then it's shutting off key pathways. It's complex. The body is very complex when it comes to these things. Let's see what else he says here. My speed of aging has also reduced even further to 0.64-a new personal best. No, it hasn't. And lower than 99% of 20-year-olds. I don't believe that. We believe this may be partly an effect of the follistatin gene therapy. Oh, give me a break, man. Okay, again, it's temporary, providing he keeps taking the shot, and eventually it'll stop working like everything else. Don't die, dude. Don't die. Anyways, tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel, comment down below. Helps with the algorithm. I'll see you, friends, in the next one. Do you think that all these things that Bryan Johnson is doing artificially are going to reverse his aging and he's going to live forever? Please tell me what you think. Comment down below. I'll see you later, man.